another sign appeared in the heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon and under her feet, and a crown of 12 stars on her head. And she was pregnant and cried out in pain as she was about to give birth. And then another sign appeared in the heaven, an enormous red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns on his head. His tail swept 1/3 of the stars out of the sky and flung them to the earth. The dragon stood in front of the woman who was about to give birth, so that he may devour her and the child the moment it was born. She gave birth to a son, a male child, who will rule all the nations with an iron scepter. And a child was snatched up to God into his throne. And the woman fled into the desert to a place prepared for her by God, where she might be taken care of for 1260 days. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his archangels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. But he was not strong enough, and they lost their place in heaven. And the great dragon was hurled down. The ancient serpent called the devil, or Satan, who leads the whole world astray, he was hurled to the earth, and his angels with him. And then I heard a loud voice in heaven say, "Now I have come, the salvation and the power and the kingdom of our God and the authority of his Christ. For the accusers of our brothers, who accuses them before our God day and night, he's been hurled down. They overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. They did not love their life so much as to shrink from death. And therefore rejoice, you heavens, and you will dwell in them. But woe to the earth and the sea, because the devil has gone down to you. He's filled with fury. He knows his time is short. His time is short." When the dragon saw he had been hurled to the earth, he pursued the woman who had given birth to the male child, and the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle, so that she might fly to the place prepared for her in the desert, where she would be taken care of for a time, times, and half a time out of the serpent's reach. Then from his mouth the serpent spewed water like a river to overtake the woman and sweep her away with the torrent. But the earth helped the woman by opening its mouth and swallowing the river that the dragon had spewed out of its mouth. And then the dragon was enraged at the woman and went off to make war against the rest of her offspring, those who obey God's commandments and hold on to the testimony of Christ Jesus. And the dragon stood on the shore of the sea.